deep and meaningful. Have you heard of that word deep being used to talk about emotions? Strong emotions, really personal feelings that affect you deeply inside. Later on, I'm going to share some expressions that are casual, perhaps a little more appropriate to the start of a relationship when you don't want to be too serious about your feelings. Plus I'm going to share one that's often used incorrectly. It's kind of outdated, but it gets overused by English learners. I definitely don't think that you should use it. In English, we can go beautifully deep with some idioms that we use to say, I love you. And my personal favorite is, I love you to the moon and back. So we're taking I love you and we're making it even more special with this expression. We're taking that love to the moon and all the way back again. That's a long way. That distance is expressing how much love we have. But just in case you were thinking about some other far-off destinations, don't switch it, okay? It doesn't work with other destinations. I love you to the shops and back. It hasn't really got that same romantic vibe about it, does it? When you're talking about love, where you're talking about a deep love, we need to express the scale of it, like how enormous are those feelings? How enormous is that love? I really love hearing how idioms translate across languages. So I want to know if you've got any of your own that you use in your own languages to talk about this deep, beautiful love. If you can, write it into the comments below. I want you to write it in your own language, but then translate it into English as well. Many times I think that other languages do a much better job of translating or expressing those feelings of love and passion. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading yours in the comments. In English, you might hear people say, you make my world go round. Our planet goes around the sun, and this creates night and day and the seasons, so many things that are really, really important to our survival. We rely on our planet going around the sun. And in English, there are two things that make the world go round, which means they're extremely important. Without them, we can't function, we can't survive. Now, money is one of those things. You might have heard that expression before, money makes the world go round. But thankfully, love is the other thing that makes the world go round. So we say to the person that we love, you make my world go round. All right? To that person, when you tell them that they make your world go round, you're telling them that they're incredibly important to you. You're saying that you can't function without them. A really important note for my English learners watching, this expression is not used with the word around. You make my world go around sounds really odd, okay? It's just, you make my world go round. Just a little reminder because that's an easy mistake to make. You can also say, you are my world. You are my everything. So these are both more romantic ways of saying you're the most important thing or the most important person in my life. We were made for each other. This idiom is about destiny and fate. Of all the people in this whole world, it's as if we were designed and created specifically for each other. There's no one else in the world more perfectly suited. Interestingly, you can also use this expression to talk fondly about someone else's relationship, to say that they are perfect for each other. They're made for each other. This is unlike the other idioms that I mentioned. You can't say they love each other to the moon and back. It's weird. But you can use this one to talk about your own relationship, but also other people's. I'd be lost without you. This expression is not just about love, it's about showing your appreciation for someone. That they're so significant in your life that you don't know what you would do without them.